100 years ago, the average American could look forward to a lifespan of about 47 years, 33 if you were black. Economic and political developments and remarkable advances in medicine have increased that longevity to nearly 80 and even more in many other countries. How might science extend our lives in the future? What issues may new life-extending technologies raise? Science journalist Eve Harold looks at what might be possible and what already is in her latest book, Beyond Human, How Cutting-Edge Science is Extending Our Lives. It's published by Thomas Dunn, and I'm very pleased it has brought Eve Harold to our show today. Welcome.
Thank you.
You describe a person possibly living to 250 with the body of a 30-year-old. We'll get to the science and technology in a moment, but how far off is that possibility?
Well, it's hard to say exactly how far off it is, and when you talk to the scientists who are working on life extension technologies, they do tend to be conservative and leave the question open. However, the actual technologies that will play a role in extending life are actually pretty far along in development. So, conceivably, if things pan out scientifically the way we hope they will, there could be some very major changes within the next century, or within this century, actually.
Well, I said it at 250. Is there an upper limit to how long technology could allow us to live? Don't the laws of physics impose some kind of limits?
Well, right now they do. In a natural situation, human beings do have an upper limit to their lifespan. I think the oldest person who has ever lived died at the age of 122. That tells us that we do at least have the ability to live that long. However, there are certain technologies, and some of them are theoretical in terms of nanotechnology using tiny, very microscopic bots to enter the bloodstream to repair all kinds of DNA damages at the molecular, cellular level. If that were to pan out, which is somewhat controversial, but theoretically the theory that this could happen has never been disproven. We would be able to extend life possibly more than 250 years. To speculate beyond that, though, is a little difficult simply because we're not there yet. We don't really know what the true upper limit is to the human lifespan.
Can scientists imagine being able to make the old young again? Take an 85-year-old back to 35?
Well, if you restore the cell's processes, aging is actually a cellular condition. It's global. Every cell in your body over time, as it divides, starts to make minor DNA mistakes in its copying. So those changes will accumulate over a lifetime, and what they contribute to is kind of the global condition of aging. Now, if you can address those processes on a cellular level all the way down to the molecular level, which theoretically it's possible to do that, then all of the body's cells and tissues and organs will be restored to a youthful condition.
And you've done quite a bit of reporting on stem cell research. Is that part of what we're talking about here? Because stem cells seem to be very promising, but haven't really delivered very much so far.
Well, it is, and I think that we've entered a different phase of stem cell research now where, and I write in the book about converging technologies and the tremendous potential that's almost exponential in terms of new technology development once you start to combine things like stem